That's how cold it is today, folks. I don't know whether the GoPro picks it up, but if you look closely you can see the canal and the vapour that's rising from the canal, the steam. It's very eerie, like a mist. Beautiful. You can see it moving across from this side to the line of trees. Stay away from the fog.
Very frosty morning this morning, and we have to go up well, we're either going to do 5 locks today or 27, and it's cold. Even the reindeer on the front is frozen. How cold is it, Mark?
-3.
It's really cold.
It's extremely cold.
Nice and sunny. So hopefully it'll warm up. But I've just gone up to open the gates up there, and of course everything's frozen, so your hand sticks to the metal and it's lovely. A bit treacherous, which will slow things down today because we'll have to go a little bit slower, just to be on the safe side. He's laying with his legs still.
I know. I think anyone would think we'd given him a small bed. Look at him. He's like the Christmas turkey.
Hello.
Hello.
We said we'd do it in a week, didn't we?
We did. I think we're less than a week now. I think it's 6 days.
Yay.
5 or 6 days possibly.
We've had a busy week this week, haven't we? We've been up, well, we came out of the marina to continuously cruise. We turned right to go east on the Kennet and Avon Canal, and as soon as you turn right, you're hit by the 29 locks of the Cane Hill lock flight. We did 2 of them, didn't we, on the first day?
We did, yeah. That was just to make sure we had a nice New Year's Eve out on the canal.
And had a nice New Year's Eve, which was really lovely. And then from there, we moved up the 27, wasn't it? Next 27 locks.
Yeah, over the course of 2 days.
Yeah.
We did majority of them in one day. We did 23 or 24 in one day, and then we did the last little stretch.
Last little couple.
Just prior to them closing the flight, wasn't it? Because we would have stayed down the other end if we'd had the chance, but they were closed. The Semmington lock was closed, and then they were closing the flight on the 7th of January, so effectively it meant you would have been trapped in a 3, 4, maybe 5 mile stretch, which wouldn't have been great, all the boats down there. So
not for 3 months,
no.
So we decided to come up the Cane Hill flight, which is closing on the 7th. And cruise up the top, because we've got 15 miles and no locks up here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Before we hit the next set of locks at Wootton Rivers.
Yeah.
It was really, really cold. It was -3 when we set off.
Again.
Why?
Next set of locks.
Next set of locks.
Set of locks.
Set of locks.
You did your drunk voice, didn't you?
I haven't been drinking. We're on dry January.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, that's a joy.
Aren't we?
Yeah, that's a real joy, that is. It's only been a day. It's only been a day.
Yeah, we didn't quite start
I saw Julie.
on the 1st of January, did we?
No, we started. We started it when the alcohol ran out. Well, what we did was he said, look, really, we're still sort of celebrating meeting friends and that type of thing up till really the first weekend of the month. So he thought, what's the point? We'll do it after the first weekend of the month. Plus, it was FA Cup weekend as well, so obviously I knew I was going to have a beer watching the football. So we started it yesterday, and the funny thing was, I woke up this morning, and I rolled over and I looked at Julie, and she just looked like a can of lager. She did, literally, like, stop prodding me.
Back in.
It was that bad, yeah. I mean, she was walking towards me down the towpath, and she just morphed into a bottle of whiskey. So, I'm not saying I got a problem, but...
Anyhow, it was cold going up the Cane Hill lock flights, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
My gloves stuck to every single lock gates because it was absolutely icy, quite treacherous, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But we did it, so
Yeah.
that was really good.
Very good indeed.
And all we got asked all the way, you find this all the time, as soon as you get the boat, that's the first thing it gets asked is it cold on board?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do as jobs?
Yeah, I mean, is it cold on board's quite a common one. What do you do as jobs, I think, is quite a common one too. But so we have to explain to people what we do, and what is it you do?
So we thought we'd explain to everyone what we do. I'm mainly wildlife artist. I seem to have gone down more wildlife and perhaps some cityscapes. So
Yeah.
I paint. So that's my full-time job.
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah, me. I am I'm a writer, so I write novels as well as freelance, mostly novels. This isn't a shameless plug, but so these are some of the books that I've written so far that are all available. This is the latest one. It's a historical novel set in 1805, and the main character is a woman, which is a bit of a departure for me because it's a man writing a woman, and some say that's quite hard to do, but hopefully I've pulled it off. Certainly, I've met a few people that have read it, and strangely enough, they shook my hand, didn't they? The women that read it. Yeah. I'll take that as a measure of success.
So all this week you've been you're writing the follow-on to Any Other Point, aren't you?
Yeah, follow up on Any Other Point. So I'm about 30 chapters down, I think. So I've got about 2, maybe 4 to go. So.
And I'm getting ready for a solo exhibition in Trowbridge at Court Street Gallery for the 25th of January. So I'm busy trying to make sure I've done all my posters, my advertising, and got my paintings ready.
Where's the Court Street Gallery?
In Trowbridge.
In
Wiltshire.
In Wiltshire. That's good. So if anybody's close by and wants to pop along, then I'm sure they're more than welcome.
Yeah, definitely will.
I'm sure there'll be a sausage roll and a vol au vent, won't there?
Well, yeah, a couple of glasses of wine.
Very cheap wine.
Which I can't have, because obviously we're on dry January.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll last for the whole month, the dry January.
It will. It's got to go into February as well.
What?
Because we missed the first beginning.
You don't add it on?
Yeah, you've got to do it on 30 days.
You don't add it on, it's just dry January. Please tell me it's not added on.
It is.
Huh?
We'll discuss that later. Can we say thank you to all our wonderful subscribers and all our new subscribers that have just joined us. We've done the 1,000 plus.
1,020. We've about 25 in the last two, maybe 3 days, which is pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that.
Brilliant.
For a wide beam channel.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
I think we are the only wide beam channel.
I think we are. Yes. I hope we are.
According to that's what people have told us. So
yeah.
We will see. So that's brilliant news. It's been really good, hasn't it?
Yes,
really enjoyed that.
You.
Thank you very much. Everyone's been asking us what our cruising plan is. We don't really know yet, do we?
No, our plan is to make a plan.
Yeah, we keep saying we must talk about it, and then we plod on a couple of miles and we stop for a couple of weeks, and we plod on a couple of miles and we stop for another week.
Yeah.
But I am going to be exhibiting at Crick Boat Show this year.
You are.
So we've got to decide whether to, because it's quite expensive to camp, whether we want to or prefer to take the boat up there. We can't, because we're a wide beam, we can't go the full distance to Crick. We can get up as far as the Grand Union Canal, and I think that's between 7 and 9 miles away from Crick Boat Show. So that would be really, really good, wouldn't it?
It would be great, yeah.
It would mean going along the whole of the Kennet and Avon Canal, up onto the Thames, past Hampton Court Palace, onto the Grand Union Canal and up quite a way.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're in Wiltshire,
and
Crick Boat Show's in Northampton. And we worked out the other day, Eric's going to start snoring, that what that means, because we have to have a car, we move the boat, then we walk back 2 miles normally, 2 to 4 miles, get the car and bring the car to the boat. So it's a continuous relay of getting in the car and getting the boat.
I reckon by the time you finished explaining this story, we probably could have walked to Crick.
So what we're trying to say is, it will mean that we will have to walk from Wiltshire to Northampton by May.
Doddle.
But we've got closures all along the Kennet and Avon Canal. We're pretty blocked in no matter where you are.
Yeah. So it's going to have to be really between March and May. End of March. End of March? Yeah. End of March and May. So, 2 months. When's Crick? Is it the end of May or beginning of May?
Oh, I don't know. We'll put it up.
Oh, it's the bank holiday May, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the beginning of May, isn't it? So 1 month. It can't be done.
Well, we'll see.
It can't be done.
Do you not think?
No, I'm not Forrest Gump. I can't run across the whole of England, start running, and never stop.
That'll be your punishment for not stopping dry January.
I have stopped dry January. We're in dry January.
A week in.
We're a week into the month, but we're 1 day into the dry January.
So, cruising wise, we're not too sure at the moment.
Yeah.
We definitely want to do the Thames.
We do.
We'd like to. Our son lives in Rickmansworth, so it'd be really nice to go up there and knock on the door and say hello, surprise him.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're not too sure.
No, we don't really make plans, do we?
We just see how we go.
Yeah, we just potter along, especially now with the continuous cruises. We don't have a set kind of schedule to stick by, which is part of the joy of continuous cruising. You know, we're not mad racing around sort of canal boaters who desperately need to get here to there to there, unless you count Crick as maybe as a possibility.
That could be.
But overall, we just get up in the morning and go where the mood takes us. So as long as it's within that 2 week period and we're not overstaying our welcome in the 2 week mooring spots, then we go where the mood takes us. So we'll probably go from here on Sunday and maybe move down 4 miles, something like that. So I've got an appointment coming up for another injection in my eye, which I'm looking forward to immensely. And then we'll move after I've recovered from that. So.
Yeah, actually, because you got, 24, 48 hours to recover from that.
Yeah, 24, 48 hours. Yeah.
Before you can see properly.
Yeah, before I can even see to the end of the boat, because obviously we're 65 foot long, so trying to stare down the back from the back end of the boat, the stern end, with an eye patch on doesn't really work. So plus also, I think people think I'm taking it a bit too far in.
Captain Pugwash.
You know, I know people take the mickey out of people who buy those stupid captain's hats. You know, the hire boaters who buy those captain's hats and cruise up and down with a captain's hat. I'm thinking they're the only person in the world ever
done it.
to have thought of that. But me going up and down with an eye patch on, I think is really stretching it a little bit. You know, a pirate I ain't. So. But there we go. Okay, so it just remains for us to say thank you to all the new subscribers.
Yeah, thank you.
It is massively appreciated that you've chosen to follow us on this journey, and long may we continue to amass more subscribers. And we will see you next week.
Please thumbs up if you like the video. Click the bell.
Yep, click the bell because that then notifies you when the next video is.
And please subscribe if you haven't done already.
Yes, please subscribe. It helps us. It helps you. It's good for world peace, quite frankly. It could probably solve the problems in the Middle East if you just subscribe to our channel. What? What?
Bye.
Bye.